Okay, Monday, TradeGateHub, Mike V, busy week. Let's get ready. Okay, first of all, click into the red YouTube icon. Macy's breaking high, typical. Get a gander of what Coach had to say for beginning of the week situation. Already garnering 300 views, more than I get in the whole week. List of what's going on here as all the semiconductors break high. Stocks of the day, NVIDIA, SMCI, AMD. I digress. All right. Starting with Sunday evening in the plan, posting. All right, it's a busy. This is the week, okay? You have Powell coming on Wednesday, a major economic number on Friday. I don't know. I even forget if it's jobs or CPI. I think it's jobs. All right, everywhere in between, including behemoths. Tonight and after the close, starting earnings. UNH. UNH. What's that? God forbid UNH pulls a CNC. Doesn't even matter. Range, price action, volume. CNC. They tried to turn it around. CNC on Friday after earnings had a $7 range. Also emblematic of what's going on in the healthcare industry. As, by the way, I have written that CVS is breaking lower along with retailers and any type. So CNC, there was the range right here. 22, 29. That was on Friday. $7 range. One day doesn't make a reversal. But you have the big daddy under investigation. United Healthcare coming tonight. I believe there's an 8 to 10% move in United Healthcare. Do the math. You don't even have to take a gamble. Trade it. Merck tonight. And you know what? I'm taking Merck long into earnings. Why do you ask that, Mike V? I'm going to tell you why. I'm also taking a little PayPal, but Merck. Okay, this is a type of market where you have to really put your ego aside. Certain trades of becoming positions, like Lucid. I can't believe I'm in this rat. Anyway, Merck, leaps. I'll be okay being wrong with that. I'm a boomer. Well, no, actually, a boomer. Generation Xer. I'm okay with being wrong. And even though it's a little bit on the upper end of the RSI, fine. I'm okay with averaging down into that. They put leaps in these things and smart ones. Merck. Also, are they buying into call? First of all, first of all, they're buying GLW calls into earnings this evening, or actually tomorrow morning. Fine. You also have PayPal. I took a little PayPal, I'm not going to lie. I did. I think it's a sneaky bastard. And I'm prepared to lose. I don't have much. If my speculative feelings are a scale of 1 to 10 on PayPal, I'm a 3. Merck, I'm about a 7. Behemoths again after the close. This was part of my plan this morning, and I want everybody to realize this, please. It may completely be wrong, but it's a high level opinion. Sorry about the spelling. So here you go.
My job next week. And so I can't. I've stopped paying. I kind of dropped out because it's less. I was only focusing on flex, but I'm gonna look at all now. How about Whirlpool? The president's tariffs on steel made Whirlpool's competitors more pricey than America before the operation actually takes any. My hope is that he gives us a timetable about when we can stop worrying about the government's control of how many planes they're allowed to make each month. I bet this stock goes higher. Procter & Gamble reports too, and this one's a question of rule. Any weakness in the president might
Non-farm payroll, by the way, that's my answer.
Waiting.
Okay, this is my okay. Kramer gives a game plan. Okay. By the way, from what I've noticed over the years, and Bill, there are a lot of them, no problem with it. the more macro or bigger the stock, the more on point he is. All right. You want him to really get into BYON or Sprouts Farmers Market at this point, whatever the speculation. Okay. Whirlpool, Procter and Gamble, Merck is feeling on UPS. I know they're not the sexiest, but they're going to move just as much as the other ones. So, I use that as a sort of a gauge. A couple of other things to look at as we approach the week. Also posted in TradeGateHub. Always upgrades, downgrades, Wall Street research. I don't even give an opinion. You can ask it. Okay. Some catalysts for the week. Always click to enlarge images. Companies that have fixed dividend. You know what I mean. Go through it your own time, if you will. Okay. Economic calendar. There you go. Always reverberate back to TGH. And then again, a couple of situations. Listen, the most important week of earnings season is here. 30% of the Qs. All right. Scroll up, scroll. Best of breeds, charts, short-term sentiment, China rally with all these things. You're never going to be short of opinion. But going into today, or is where we sit now as coach, very active and on point. I see where you are on Uber, coach. I get, and listen, the only problem I have with Uber is the rest of the trans looks so good. UAL. Look at this thing. CSX, there's a deal CSX brewing in CSX. Kramer talked about it. Anyway, I get it though. Look on the dollar. It's important. Dollar over the 50-day for the first time. Let's keep going. I'm in all in. By the way, bros, I sold that this morning. See this, bros? See my boy Sunrise. By the way, I'm in all in. I'm selling it right away. A 10% move in earnings and all in. Stock's $21. I'll never get that $2 back. Bros, I sold it. He was in it. This is what I saw in Bros. I had it too at the reversal above the 200-day. Didn't feel correct. And I was punting the Bros today. I put my ego aside. Not my ego aside. It wasn't, the longer it wasn't acting. And also I thought they brought it maybe at the 60 strike price to a degree on Friday. But it wasn't acting. The longer it didn't pop, the longer I got it, the longer I didn't want it. I sold it. I think I sold it at 60. Here's my sales here, red. 60, 60. Now it's 59. Do I think the world's going to end? But this is something where it could lead to an average down, all of a sudden bad news, or you never know. I just bought some QS. Okay, these are the stocks taking. Okay, let's get down to it. This is the stocks that think I'm in every one of these. GLW, there it is. Okay, this was before. I've been on since 3 o'clock. This just came out 5 times more. Doesn't. Oh, Boeing. They're buying Boeing. But this is these stocks right here. SMC. Like they tell me it's going to 70. Vert has more. Nvidia. I'm in that. I'm in the winner. Yeah, let's get the videotape. With futures going down, though, typical. CRDO. They're all chirping about this. What happens if it's overbought? I don't know. Showing a hell of a lot of relative strength, that's for sure. I want to puke. I want to puke the fact I'm in Lucid. I can't believe I'm in this Lucid. 88,000, not going more. I've done worse. I don't want this thing to come down and fill the gap. And you know why I'm in 88,000? If you notice, all my positions are even numbers. 42, 78, 24, boom, boom, all even numbers. For NBIS, I'm in this. RNA, they like this RNA resting. Merck, GLW. This one might be interesting off the bottom. Has earnings tomorrow. That's worth a binary move. If they blast that, it'll short cover anyway. That's what I think. If they're short it, they'll cover it. If they'll short it, they'll double cover it. SMCI, pure SMCI, vert, still in the video. GLW shouldn't take AMC, all sweeps in copper, GLD, bearish. Oof. PayPal. I'm taking some PayPal. I'm not gonna lie. F you. See, you know, the thing is, I can't, for some reason, I can't get my money. That happened. $88,000 lucid. A freaking piker business. Now I gotta watch this thing. I get too many windows open. That's the problem. I apologize. Who I have 88,000. Michael Irvin. Serious. 22,000 you see all the time here? You wanna know why? That's it. 22,000 shares. Because it's at Uber breaking low. Lucid 265. That would suck. Lucid 265. I'm not letting it go there. I'm not letting Lucid go to 265. I'll tell you that right now. Hey, everybody's on this thing. If you're not, you're missing out. At least you can realize the quality of TGH. The boy from Hertz talking about the dollar. Back over it. Get it. I'm not holding that. I'm not telling you. I'm not holding 88,000 for another 15. I'm not going down 10,000 on this rat. Where is this thing? I'll hit the freaking bid right now. I will. I don't like it. McDonald's going higher. Wayfair's still higher. McDonald's. Where's this Lucid? I'll give you a break, all right? I'll sell the whole freaking thing. I don't want it. All right, good. How much do I live in Lucid? 10,000. You fucking piker. NBIS. I got that one breaking. SMCI. Look at all back. Watch this. They're all freaking back in the next 10 minutes. All fucking back in the next fucking. Stock's going higher than it's. Watch this thing. Watch this thing. Where are my charts? Macy's. And listen, MXPI, Pure. Let's forget about my opinions. This is what's real. SMCI, Navid, even this USD. USD. They're buying. They're buying USD here. TGH. CVS. You wanted to have something that's a dog? That's a dog. CVS. I don't even know how they're in business. But that doesn't matter. People didn't think Carvana was in business. Doesn't matter. VRT, Pure. The CRDO, man. USD, they like it. This thing's going every freaking way I look on every screen. My friends click, the scanner click. I'm usually right. I'm not gonna lie. The video. Get all the money back. USD, they like it. And this thing's going every freaking way I look on every screen. My SMCI, NVDL, got Boeing. It's SMCI. I really feel this. SoFi in the morning as well. Be aware, Procter and Gamble. Okay. All right. I'm the only one that looks at this, me and Jeff. That's fine though. We'll make all the money in the consumer staple sector. Or cyclical. Staple. Actually, consumer durable. UCTT, speaking of Jeff, earnings after the close. Or actually before in the morning. RCL is earnings. I don't trust this thing as far as I get through freaking Jose. Randall says by Whirlpool. Have a good day. NBIS, I top picked it. Market's gonna wake up. I don't know if I want to take this PayPal. 1,800 PayPal, it's a lot. So this thing gets buried for 10%. I'm freaking down 20,000 in PayPal with no shot, believe me, buying a bounce. I'm gambling. You know what? How much am I long? Hold on. I'll take a little bit. 1,800. All right. I'll sell 1,400. Take 400 in. No problem. This JD should have worked. I thought the China news came in. JD coming back to the 50-day. You know what hits me? As every semi breaks high, bottom line is. This is when you even hear everybody from Tepper to, the younger kids. Hardest thing to do is stay patient. It feels like that. And you know what? 326. Maybe I'll take a walk around the block a couple hundred times, like they said in the movie Wall Street. Or I'll buy more in the video. NVT. I'll leave it there. We good? Hold on. Hold on. Make sure our general audience doesn't have any more questions. This is horrible. Avago breaking high. USD. You bastards. It's all right. You can take it up. UPS's earnings in the morning, brother. I would never talk you out of taking that one. I would absolutely. Like, how can I talk you out of, I would, if you, I'm taking freaking Merck and PayPal. So I'm going to try to talk you off UPS? No. And it might be due for a bounce. This is a similar situation. It's different. PayPal, I believe if PayPal gets hurt, PayPal gets hurt. UPS, in my opinion, is in the Merck category. And I wouldn't be mind socking that, doubling down in that. But what also keeps me in the back of my mind is this. And I posted Sunday evening, and whether it comes to fruition is another thing. But the Dow Jones does have a beautiful base. I don't even know if UPS is in it anymore. But it's freaking big enough where it can be considered. So maybe the Dow has a little bouncer in it. We're using the wrong terminology. You want to know what the problem is? Maybe due for a bounce. Usually we're a lot more confident in trades. Yeah, maybe due for, I'm in QS2. I'm not sure. That doesn't feel good to me. It's not like I have it. Now I'll leave it. Cheers. Know what you're doing. At least have a plan.